I don't want to disrespect ROH too, because it wasn't like it was a bad offer.
Sure.
Like by no means, it wasn't a small amount of money. It just wasn't enough for us, because at this point we'd valued ourselves. Like we knew our value, and it was very high, and it just wasn't close to what we thought. So maybe they thought their offer was good enough. You know what I mean? But it wasn't even, in our eyes, it wasn't even close. And when the validation basically for us to know that we were right and our value was right was the first offer Triple H made us. And that's when we looked at each other and we said, holy crap, like, how long have we been worth this much? Like, it was almost like we weren't insulted. We were just like, wow, like
it was eye-opening.
I wish we would have did this sooner. Like.
But you know what? At the end of the day, though, we knew that our thing had ran its course at Ring of Honor and New Japan. Like, looking back now, like, I think it was perfect timing for all of us to split ways, because I think we had peaked with what we would have done there. So it felt like just a natural way to leave at that point.
So I would imagine that your discussions with Triple H were pretty positive if he's offering you that kind of a deal.
Yeah, they were all. We talk about that in the book. He was great, charming dude. He said all the right things, and I don't know how many times I told him no. We must have declined the offer. In the end, I don't want to exaggerate. It had to have been at least 4 or 5 times, and by the end of every conversation, he would have another call scheduled with me in 2 weeks. Like, and I would go, how did he do that? Like, what? I just told him no. Like, I'm like, what? And we would be laughing by the end of the conversation. The conversation would start with me saying, I'm so sorry. We're going to pass on this. Thank you so much. And an hour later, I'm talking about our next phone call in 2 weeks. It was just like, he's a magician. And he, like, no wonder he has the job he has, because he's a charming guy, and he'll charm your socks off. And I have nothing but positive things to say about him. Like, he's very intelligent too. The things he said, the ideas he had, like, I at times I told Nick, I'm like, man, maybe this is something you should at least consider, And there was a time when me, Nick, and Kenny, the three of us, were like, holy crap, I think we're all going to end up in WWE.
It was a very tough decision at one point.